Hello adventurers and artists. Today we're doing a fun game of chance. I have an equal chance to get any of these 6-size miniatures today, from the smallest of jackalopes to a king troll flailing a helpless halfling. Which one's your favorite? Alright, gonna whip out the dice here, give it a roll, and I got a 4. Looks like we're painting this chef today. For the color palette, I'm gonna start off with the traditional chef's coat, with some nice white here, white ascot, and a white hat. I then finish up the uniform with some dark navy trousers and do some nice brown boots here. I'm not quite sure where I want him to fit into the D&D story that we're doing right now, so I'm just going to make him kind of fantasy themed, giving him some standard adventurer boots, and then I'm also thinking of what I want to do for his race. I ultimately decided on orc here, so I start doing some green, touching up his skin. I then accentuate his greasy black hair with some strands coming down the front of his face and touching up his ponytail tied behind his back. I then start working on his scabbard here, detailing some of his utensils. I also take this time to touch up the hilt of his cleaver before moving on to his sash that holds everything together. There were a lot of parts in this model that weren't that detailed, so I took some liberties in making his sash that holds his cleaver on his back, taking careful detail here. Then I add in a nice little belt buckle, some copper buttons to accentuate his uniform. And with those details, our orc chef is looking almost complete. Now we'll add in our cast iron coloring using a darkened brushed metal color. It's looking pretty good. Just going to do it in layers here with a nice watered down medium so it clings to the cast iron. Looks like it has some cooking marks on it. Now we're just adding in our dark wash onto his jacket to add some shadow and depth. Maggie finishes it off by painting the base with a slightly different gray, just to hide the cast marks, and our chef is looking complete. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.